Time for the top 10. These are the only trades that you need to know about this morning. At number 10, Fossil. Shares of the fashion company have shot up in the pre-market after the company beat earnings estimates and raised the full-year forecast, driven by sales of its Skagen brand. Dom?
Yeah, Sirius is number 9, Betty. The largest U.S. satellite radio company is rising in the pre-market after it boosted its annual profit forecast. Sirius has boosted its subscriber base to more than 22 million users. Josh.
And number 8 is Chesapeake Energy. The Oklahoma-based company reported a record high quarterly profit and an 88% increase in oil production from a year ago. The company also increased its asset sales target to $13 billion to plug a looming funding shortfall. Betty.
And your 7th stock to watch is CVR, the energy company billionaire Carl Icahn, who already holds over 80% of the fuel refiner and marketer, has offered to buy the remaining stock for $29 a share, but says he is willing to negotiate an even higher price.
Number 6 is Leap Wireless. Shares of the mobile wireless provider have fallen as much as 18% in the pre-market after the company announced that its customer losses tripled last quarter. This indicates that the company, of course, is struggling to keep up with larger carriers. Josh?
And number 5, Walt Disney. We're watching shares of the entertainment giant, which are gaining in the pre-market ahead of its earnings report after the closing bell today. Standard & Poor's is maintaining a, quote, strong buy opinion on Disney. Betty.
And we are looking at health care for our number 4. CVS, that is the largest U.S. provider of prescription drugs, reported earnings that beat analyst estimates. It gained customers after Walgreens announced it is ending its contract with Express Scripts. CVS said it expects to keep half the customers gained even after Walgreens and Express Scripts prepare to renew their agreement. Dom?
Yeah, number 3 is Standard Chartered Bank. Shares of the London bank fell the most in 24 years after it was accused of violating U.S. anti-money laundering laws. The bank may lose its license to operate in the state of New York after allegedly conducting $350 billion worth of illegal deals with Iranian banks. Sheila.
Well, number 2 is a loser as well, and that is Pfizer. Shares of the drug maker are falling in the pre-market after the company announced that it has ended plans to develop the first drug that could slow the progress of Alzheimer's. This follows a failure in its second trial phase. Betty?
Well, your number 1 stock to watch this morning is Knight Capital. Shares of the trade execution service company are pairing some of yesterday's losses after the company announced that it would issue convertible preferred securities following that $440 million loss due to a computer malfunction. The stock's value has fallen about 70% in the past week. And that deal, by the way, for that new financing, very dilutive to shareholders, which is why you saw that stock plunge yesterday again.